So within the system, you can create different costings. So for instance, here we have a raised bed. If I send out a request for quote, I need to change the price. I can change the line item price. I can change the quantity. And here we can see the markup on everything. So within the system, you're going to add your markup on everything so that you can track your profit. So if I came on here and thought this one, need to change that to 100% before I send this out as a quote, so I'll be able to see what my profit margins are on this. Once you've actually done that and you've got your costings that you sent out, so here I've got an invoice for ROG, I've got an invoice for raised bed, excavations, and there's another one for fencing. So the system connects to your accounting software. When you send an invoice out, it goes out here. And then because the system knows the sum of those, and because it knows your markup on each individual item, it knows that your profit margin should be 3,500 on this job. And then as you manage the job in real time, it will show you whether you're on target or not. So in this case, you've spent money on materials, but you haven't yet had money in or had a lot less money in. And this will change as the job goes through. So when we come down here, this shows the payments for invoices. So your accounting software will connect to your bank account, or you'll do this manually, and that will ping back into the system and show for that invoice, you had a payment on this date for this amount, and this is the balance remaining on that. So you're tracking your money in, and then additionally to track your money out, you're going to create a budget before you start the job, so you know from your quote how much money you've allocated for the materials, and then as you manage the job, you'll track that into the system, and it will then show you at the end of the job whether you're on or not. And as you add a receipt or add a purchase order, this will also push through to your accounting software. And the same works for your labor. So you're going to add your budget for labor and then track that as you go. And this is based on when people come in, you for each employee, you're going to add their hourly rate. When they clock in, chime in on the job. If they work here and they cost £15 an hour and they work here for 4 hours, it will know that you spent £60 for that person on this itself. So all your money in, all your money out is tracked on this, and it will then start showing you at the top whether you're on target for that or not. Additionally, when you send out a purchase order through the system, it will then track exactly that materials to this job, as we know that many people send out to a supplier multiple different jobs and don't know which materials are for which job. So this way you send the purchase order out from each job, so that will be tracked on the system.